guys, welcome back to a brand new video here today. Today we are back in Severn Valley Farm. Today we are working on the park's newest coaster. Might be the newest coaster, I'm not too sure. We're working on a GCI family roller coaster. At the minute it's got the gravity group change on it. That's what this was originally intended to be. I was originally going to be doing a gravity group wooden coaster. But then I changed my mind and decided to change it out for the GCI trains because I thought, you know, be a bit more realistic and a bit more comfortable. So yeah, we're back with Severn Valley Farm then. This has changed quite a bit. This is going to be one of the first major themed areas of the park. But yeah, like I said, this is the first time I've been back in quite a bit because I was on holiday for a few week or two. No, yeah, for 2 weeks I was on holiday for. Then I've been working on a little project alongside this one, and I finally got around to finishing this coaster off for you guys to see then. Severn Valley Farm is doing really well at the minute. I'm a few coasters ahead of where I should be, so hopefully I can get those videos out sooner rather than later for you guys, because you guys will really enjoy what I've done so far. And yeah, like I said before, I'm very happy with this coaster. This might be the park's only coaster. I'm not sure yet. It might be. I wouldn't like it to be. I'd like there maybe to be one or two not smaller wooden coasters, but just other wooden coasters there. But either way, this will have to do for now. Like I said, just GCI family wooden coaster. The layout does change quite a bit because, like I said, originally it's supposed to be gravity group, so the layout is quite different to what was intended on being. So the first bit is sort of good before you'll see that stays because yeah, I thought that'd be a bit more nice to keep. But yeah, I'm just really enjoying doing this back. I've got a lot of creative juice flowing in a minute. I had a very different idea for one of the coasters that is coming up, which it was supposed to be a family coaster, and that's a thrill coaster. You'll see what that is hopefully in the coming weeks to do with this project. But yeah, I'm glad to be back doing my back. I missed it for those few weeks I was out in Greece. Yes, I had a very nice holiday. But I did miss it building in the States. It is quite a lot of fun, especially now. And I have seen some more updates that I've been in. I think we get the new DLC. It looks almost like a studio back this one. If it is, that is fantastic. But I don't think we have the Road DLC yet, so I won't be able to come back for a little while yet. So hopefully it's actually a legal way so I can get those DLCs because I haven't really looked at them, especially obviously Raptor. I haven't been able to play that in game yet because, like I said, I haven't got that DLC yet. But I would like it. I would like to have it sooner rather than later. So yeah. Hopefully the coasters that they do. One coaster that I really wanted to put as part, but I couldn't because of the fact we don't have it in the game, is the Mac powered coaster. I think that would work really well in a part like this. Maybe not similar sort of size to running a mine train. Maybe a bit smaller, but not obviously like Flying Fish kind of size. Just a nice little some form of Mac coaster would be quite cool. There are other Mac coasters in this park, but you'll see what they are in due course. This isn't really much of a thrill park. This is more like a family kind of theme park, as you can see with the first coaster we're building now with the family wooden coaster. This isn't really. Well, there is going to be thrilling coasters in this park, as you'll actually see later on down the line with some of the coasters I've actually got planned and have built. And I believe I also have a guest creator potentially coming on, so I'm not too sure what. I know what he's. Yeah, I think I know what he's going to do. I don't know yet. But I'm looking forward to putting that in the park because I was originally planning this park only having about 8 coasters, but as you'll see in the next episode, I've added a few more that I wasn't expecting to add in the first place. So that's going to be quite an interesting one to go through. And I am really looking forward to doing all that kind of stuff. Just going through test and ride. This, like I said, we're about to change the layout in a minute. I think I'm not too sure. I can't remember. It's been a little while since I actually did this because I think this report was actually about 4 weeks ago. Believe it or not, that's how long it's been since I built this coaster and then themed it all up. Because I have themed it up, but I've also done quite a lot of custom sports on this. Like all the lifting is custom sport. This is what I mean as well now by the updated layout, as you can see here. Where instead of going the helix instead of doing a turn the other way, we're going to more. I'm losing the idea. Instead of going into like a left turn, I've gone to a overbanking into a right turn because I thought that was a bit more like a GCI kind of coaster. see I've still got the old train, but you'll see, hopefully by the end you'll see that updated, so you guys can see actually what that is like. Because I prefer the Millennium Falcon skip. I don't know what it is, I just prefer the look of them. And also, again, that isn't actually graphically buddy, it's actually classed as an RMC and get which how they came to that conclusion I do not know. They could have definitely called it something like, well, they should have put it under RMC, put it that way. I know it was like that on the original game, the Steel Topper track, which I wouldn't mind giving the Steel Topper track a go at some point, because that'd be quite cool to do, but either way, just finishing off the layout a little bit here, a few more intense tight turns. You can see a bit of those custom sports actually on the lift hill there. That's what most of this ride has. I only did it for the third wheel. I'd say most of this ride. I only did the custom sport for the lift hill, the S10 after the lift hill, after the drop, and then that was about it. I didn't want to do too much custom sport. I think a big count as well. I've been noticed, especially looking at like some Wickline when it comes to projects like this. It doesn't have as many supports like on the turn as say like an RMC does, and that's one thing I did have an issue with, because at first I was supporting just like the RMC that I did in the last video. I actually did it for that competition coast in the Corpus. I started supporting this a bit more like an RMC, which was completely wrong at first, but I've gone through and changed it and it looks so much more nicer, and I'm very, very happy with how the custom supports look on this coaster, because I am getting there now with custom sports. Like obviously when it comes to like coasters like your mat coasters and stuff like that, I am quite good with the custom sports on them, but at the same time I'd like to try and get a little bit more realistic. Like I think my most realistic custom sports I've done so far was the one for those that BMM that I did for East Coasters Irish Park. I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I will absolutely butcher the pronunciation of that, so I'm not going to try that. But I think that's one of my most realistic sports. But the lift hill sports list do look very realistic, and I'm very happy with it, as I always am when it comes to this game. And there will be more being obviously not all the coasters. I'm going to say all the coasters. Hopefully all the coasters. I can't guarantee, but most of the coasters in the park will have full custom sports. Obviously this won't have full custom sports, it's only have a small amount of it. But you'll see, obviously with the flight school as well, that has a full custom sports in that list. And then obviously all the coasters in the park will have custom sports. All of them I'm actually really disappointed, because it seems we're doing a bit of work here on the custom sports. The thing is though with this, especially with like the roller coaster sports, they can be quite boring to watch after a while, so which is why I don't really do it. Often I try and do it for every single coaster I do now. I try and do some form of custom sports, doing the queue line here. I try and do some form of custom sports for every single one of my coasters, because it just looks more realistic. This I'm building now, Fast Track Line, this does not stay, because I've decided with this park, it's going for like more of a Portsmouth Park kind of style, so it's not going to have any fast track lines. It's just going to be the main queue and then a ride access pass behind it. This is something different that I wanted to try out with this park. I haven't tried one of these before, but I thought for this park I'd try a stage area, because I've never really done that before on Planet Coaster. I think I might. Did I do one for Telford? I don't know. I didn't do one for Telford theme park. No, I didn't. I think. No, I've never done a proper stage area before in a park series, which is hence why I wanted to put one in here, a bit more realistic. And I just wanted this main street to look a little bit more lived in, because although we've got the Ferris wheel about the Severn Valley wheels, I've called it. You won't see that in this video, but yeah, we've got the Ferris wheel in the background, we've got the restaurant there, a toilet block, and then a carousel around the corner. Having this stage here just gives it a bit more life to the area. I mean, it's not like it didn't have life in the first place, you know, because I'm really happy with how the restaurant looked and the Ferris wheel, because I think most parks should have a Ferris wheel of some kind, like, because it's just a staple attraction. I don't know why I'm rambling on about the fact that every single theme park should have a Ferris wheel, but anyways, yeah. So I decided to put the stage in because it just adds a bit more life to this main street section. I'm really happy with how the stage. I know you could get like really good workshop creations, but I thought I'd have a go at doing it myself because at the end of the day, I got to learn making my own custom stuff. One flat ride though that will be in this park won't be custom. You'll see that in the next episode because the next episode is going to be a big episode because we've had the first episode, which was the other week, which I did the Sierra Force coaster. This week we've also got the wooden coaster you can see in the background there, and then the next episode isn't going to be a coaster dedicated episode. You'll see what I mean by that in the next one. It's just going to be more of a all-round episode, like just building, not necessarily. There is going to be some coaster building obviously in it because it wouldn't be a Planet Coaster video if there wasn't any coaster or ride building in it. So yeah, that's the whole premise of that. You see, we just put a bit more of the tarp in now for like a bit of the overcover. This is more like a temporary kind of stage, but knowing you, especially when it comes to like UK parks and especially Alton Towers, when it comes to having some permanent stuff, they don't keep it permanent, but temporary stuff they do keep it for a little while, which is quite funny. Like say for example the Retro Squad, they should have definitely only been there for about a year, but they outlasted their stay definitely at Alton Towers because they just stood out far too much. But either way, this it's not a permanent stage obviously, but it would probably be one of those things that would stay here for quite a while, in the park, at least like say like 3 to 5 years I'd reckon. But I can't believe that I can just find the most random stuff to ramble on about and I still managed to do it, which is quite funny. But I'm really happy with how the stage came out as always. I also put a little bit of a food truck down there. Again, it'd be one of those things that would be temporary, but knowing UK theme parks, it would be permanent probably. So yeah, although this is supposed to be more like a Paulton's Park kind of style, it's definitely a Paulton's Park style kind of theme park, but it's not ripping it off, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not going to be anywhere near, well, it's going to be heavily themed, but not as heavily themed as, like, say, Valgard, for example, or Tornado Springs. But this park will take inspiration for likes of your Nigloland, what's it called? Le Pau, that's a good one. And just like these smaller family-run theme parks. I know I kind of did one with Adventure Valley, but that was more like an Oakwood kind of style, so like you got the more like run down kind of theme. Well, not run down, but more not quite as well funded, not as well maintained. And then you come to a park like this, and it's just like Paulton's Park kind of scale, and it's just like ran properly and it looks nice. It's a nice place to be. I'm not going to get to Paulton's this year, I don't think, but I do want to try and get there next year. Anyways, here we are now in real time then of Severn Valley Farm. This is what I mean by there's quite a few updates that has been missed out on this. I did think I put a bit of me building the station, but obviously I didn't. You can see there's the station over there and the coaster in the background with those amazing custom supports, if I do say so myself. This is the last episode then, I think. I don't know actually. I know there is. Yeah, in this episode there is actually going to be music on the front entrance. That will stay obviously for the rest of this park. It gives me a massive Alton Towers vibe. But we're going to go around here then and just have a look at this main street. You can see there's the wheel. We can see there's the stage. Then all completed. You can see a bit of the flat ride there. You'll know if you've watched my videos for at least 6 months, you'll know where that flat ride is from. And we're coming around here. Here's the wheel. It doesn't have the branding on it yet, but it will do by next episode. I can tell you that for free. The carousel as well has moved from over there over to here. You'll see why that is in the next episode. You can see a little bit of a clue of what that is. Yes, there will be a coaster there, but I'm not going to reveal what that is just yet. But yeah, this main street isn't just going to stop there. It's obviously going to carry on for a little bit longer. Well, it's not really a main street. It's just like an entrance into the park. But let's go on to the main point of this episode then, and the coaster over there. I haven't really talked much about the theme of this coaster yet, but the overall theme is like an industrial kind of steampunky kind of theme, almost inspired by the themed area I did a little while back. You can see the name of the coaster there is Steam Runner, and if we look to, well, I don't think we're going to actually, we've got this busy in there. You see there's the coaster there. It's so nice just looking at this. But if you know this ride, or if you've watched me build on this game before, you'll know that this was from my park series, well not park series, themed area series. I can't remember what it's called now. Yeah, basically that's Steam. What the hell? Why have I just teleported to the entrance? Let's go back in. Here we are then, back in. Don't know what that was all about. But like I said, yeah. So, what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say because I got kicked out of the park somehow. But yeah, it's massively started after the themed area series we did. It's obviously not steampunk. It's like I said, it's just an industrial kind of theme. You can tell with the station there, it's all like brickwork and all that kind of stuff. I do want to add a little bit more theme to the ski line because at the minute it is literally just bushes. Then once you get into the station building, you can see there's pipe work with steam coming out, and then we go into the actual main station building, and we're actually going to take a ride on this coast. Then you'll see there's the Millennium Flyer trains added down now. I do need to change the colour of them, which will happen in the next episode. This isn't fully complete. Then, as you can see, there's a load of things missing. But let's go take a ride then on Steam Runner. So that is this Severn Valley Farm episode over then. Again, a relatively small episode. We've added a flat ride and a new large scale coast. Like I said, this would probably be one of the newest coasts in the park, but that doesn't mean to say that there won't be newer rides coming, which is pretty obvious for a park series. But you know, you can see a bit of a little bit of what it is. Next episode, then we will completely finish this top section here. There will be there will be at least one coaster added in the next episode. But thank you guys for watching the second episode then of Severn Valley Farm. If you guys enjoyed this one, please hit the like, subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss more Planet Coaster 2 content. I'm running out of breath, so I better end this video soon. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in a brand new video next time. Goodbye.